Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Dean Whyte out here at the Ball Inn nightclub, Maidenhead, Kent. You face all sorts of obstacles. Is it Maidstone? Okay, right. Damn, Maidenhead, Maidstone. We'll just keep running. You rang me early in the week telling me, half the cards pulled out. We're down to 4 fights. Not sure if I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my conkers on this show. But you know what? Credit to you, because you said to me the lady in the main event is fighting for a Commonwealth title, her first title. You can't let her and her fans down. And you had guys in the undercard who had obviously sold a lot of tickets. And you put your money where your mouth is and put the show on. So credit to you, and just tell us how difficult decision was it?
Yeah, no, it was a very, very tough decision. We've been decapitated. We've been, limbs pulled limb from limb, because we had, I think, 9 fights on here originally. We ended up with 4. And we managed to stretch it out and pull it and fill it and patch it as best as we could. So, credit to the team, credit to you guys and everyone that's come. The guys done really good ticket numbers, so that was good. That filled the place out. We had a great, reception and fan base here, and it was a good show. So, in the end, it was warranted and it paid off. So, potentially I might lose a bit of money on this one, but sometimes in the game you win, sometimes you lose, But we won because it was our first title and a Commonwealth title, and she won. So that was a great thing. And now we're down in the history, as playing our small part in that and putting on this show in this amazing venue. So I'm happy with that. And then we just move on. April the 15th, more titles roll on, and great show at Tolworth back at our home. And yeah, it's just all rearing and buzzing, and we're looking forward to what's next.
Definitely so, man. Johanna Won You stood out tonight at the main event. She took knockout. It was a TKO on paper, but she dropped some brilliant right hands, and she looked really good. She reminded me of a young David Hay. Would that be a good comparison?
Well, she dust off her little gloves. She was saying, "Man, I'm trying to show you guys about the power." And she was teeing off on her auntie in there, man. Auntie didn't look like she deserved to be in there. She took her arse whooping. She got her money. And it is what it is, man. It's all she wrote, man. But credit to her, she looked strong, she looked vibrant, and she won the Commonwealth title, man. So what an amazing feat, you know what I mean?
Definitely, and the shout out for the lad as chief support. What a crowd he brought in. This place was jumping.
Yeah.
I couldn't say his name.
Joseph Abercrombie, credit to that young man. He's still got a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing to do, a lot of developing. But, great fan base, great support. His old man, senior Abercrombie, and what's his face there? Bloody, I forgot. Johnny Edwards, what a team, and they come and deliver today.
They definitely did. It was great to see the travelling support coming out. What is next for Johanna Won You? Because I know on paper she's not your fighter. Are you looking to work with her again?
No, I'm not sure, but they're fighting for the European title in literally 4 weeks, so she's actually very busy, and her team's got her out. Look, we're happy to work with anyone that's, anyone and whatnot. So, in time we'll figure it all out. But right now, she's come on a manager, Sam Kinnock, or is it Kinnock? Yeah. Put her on, and obviously we got a decent relationship. He put on James Hawley. He sold quite good tickets as well. And credit to him, he's got some good talent and prospects that he's building. And they come on and we've done our thing. So I'm happy days. All these fighters ain't mine. To be honest, none of my fighters were on tonight. As much as a ball ache, all my guys got pulled off. So they didn't get to march on and do as they like. Yusuf Kamari was here. He was someone who sold quite a lot of tickets that was meant to be on today, and that got pulled. To be honest, I don't know where his fans would have sit, because he sold a lot of ringside, and all the seats are virtually gone. So that would have probably been an arsehole earache as well, dealing with that. But you know what? Look, with what we had, we made do with what we had, and it's almost an upwards, man. We got them titles on April the 15th. I'm just looking forward to a bit of rest tonight, tomorrow. And then, got a march on in the week and just take a little break for 1 week, and then maybe I'll go away and then come back and start steam ahead for April the 15th in Tolworth.
And I know you've got a difficult week coming up, Dean. I'm going to come to that. You had Prince Patel in the house today, as you just touched on there. April 15th, you've got a big show on at the Tolworth Leisure Centre. You've got Prince Patel fighting for an IBF title, and I think you're saying there's another title on the line as well.
There's a couple of others we've got on there. We're still kind of dealing with them and getting in the sanctions stuff done. But we'll have about 3, I think, at the minute. And it's good, man. It's good. The fighters are doing their bit. Got some good fighters, solid ticket sellers on there. So I think we're looking for a buzzing, great atmosphere. So, it's all good.
What's this thing with him and Isaac Glow? Obviously, the Sonny Edwards saga's been going on for years. Obviously, tonight I got him and Sonny on a FaceTime call, which we'll put out later on today as well. A brilliant video. But he wants Isaac Glow, which seems like a really strange matchup. Can realistically that happen?
I don't know, man. Hey, Belly, I'm coming for you like Usyk. I need to talk to you, Tyson. Get this Isaac Low fight. That's one of your guys. We'll get Patel. Prince Patel needs to win his next couple of fights, and then we'll look at that if we can meet at a catch weight. The Gypsy King and his teammate, I know like he'll push. He's not going to let his guy back down from anything. And hopefully we can get that put on a decent card and get Prince Patel fighting Isaac Low at a catch weight for both guys.
Definitely should be an interesting show. Dean, whilst we're here, I just want to quickly get your opinion on the Piers Morgan interview Conor Ben did last week, because I know you've not really been around the last couple of weeks. He's been busy with his show. I just want to get your opinion. You obviously watched the interview. No, what did you make of it?
I didn't watch the interview. I saw some clips online about it. I don't know. Some people were like, hey, you shouldn't have done that interview. He looks more guilty than ever. I'm not going to comment on it because I didn't watch it and I don't know anything about it. But look, whatever it is, maybe I should tune in, but actually I don't have the answers right now.
Yeah, because I think with his defence, I think he's using the same solicitor Dillian had when he had his issue with the boxing board. I can't remember his name, but either way, they've highlighted a lot of flaws and a lot of things that need to be highlighted, because we still don't really know the answers. Because Rob Smith's come out and said, he accepts some things need to be changed, but he's not said what. So everyone's kind of up in the clouds with it. Nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes.
Listen, it's been going on for a while, so I'm not too sure. Like I said, I've got my own issues to do. I've got these shows I've had to prep and plan for. Conor Ben and his issues are not really my concern right now. Like I said, if I watch it, then I could give more of an insight onto that, but I haven't. Like I said, I've got this show that's been stressing me out. I've got my son's funeral in the next couple of days, so I've got more pressing and more concerning matters instead of worrying about that, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Fair play, Dean, and I want to highlight that as well. Not only did you have the issue of half of this card being pulled out, you bankrolling the entire show. You've got your son's funeral, which obviously he passed away last November, I believe it was, and it's now 4 or 5 months on. His funeral's later this week. It must have been a difficult time for you.
It's always been a difficult time, It continues to be. I think it's something I've got to live with and deal with throughout. What on earth is this? Craig Spider Richards coming.
The show's finished.
The show is done.
I tried to come straight from Liverpool. I conked and tried to come straight back, but I tried to do too much.
Wait, hold on, let me see. Huh? Nah, you're moving mad.
Look, this is what happened. I was looking forward to the show. I tried to exert myself and get down there. But sometimes the body just doesn't cooperate, and I didn't quite make it. But I'm here in spirit the whole time.
I reckon you thought it was a Saturday main event at 10 p.m, but it's Sunday.
I forgot it was Sunday. Usually shows start, the main fights come about 9:30, 10, but I forgot the Sunday shows. They finish a bit earlier.
Mad.
It's going to let you finish. Dean, I'm just going to let you finish up on, you said you got a difficult week coming ahead for your son.
Yeah, so it's a long overdue. We got the funeral this week, burying my son after all this time, you know what I mean? Still stressing, I think it's just a life thing now. I'm going to have to deal with whatever it is, and just trying to mentally, physically prepare myself for what life has in store, you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a tough one, but we're slowly dealing with it day by day, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think the show and it's been quite stressing, but you know what I mean? But look, what can we do? We're here now. Just got to continue to march on, my friend.
Dean, you're a great guy, and I saw it from all the fighters that you did the interviews post-fight. They all appreciated the fact that you put the show on, because they all understand the promoter had to back it up, and you've done it with putting your own money on the line and the fact that you've got your son's funeral to think about. So, well done. That's it, really.
Thanks very much, man. Thanks for everyone who tuned in, continues to follow the Black Box journey. I appreciate you guys, man. It's been tough, been a bit of a struggle, but we're perseverance by God's will, you know what I mean? By God's grace. Thanks very much for everyone who tuned in. We'll see you April the 15th.
Thank you, Dean.